Hey everybody, today I am showing a tutorial on how to create this tall and easy DIY centerpiece in black. The pictures that you see here really quick are from my blog. I'm doing a monthly tablescape challenge that I kind of set forward for myself, just trying to create something nice, in the home table setting every month, trying to keep it reasonable, a lot of thrift store finds, things like that. I'll put the link in the details below, but for this look, it was really easy. A lot of the stuff was clearance or craft store. Eiffel Tower vase, leftover ribbon, if you did the DIY ribbon is what I'm using, double-sided tape, spray paint if you want. I use beans at the bottom of my vase, as you might have noticed, just kind of for filler. And obviously they're really cheap, but they're kind of like a matte black, so I spray painted mine. And I used 6 stems of these floral pieces that were on clearance at Michael's, but they come in like a million different colors, so this would easily translate to whatever look you're going for. Using a funnel, if you have one, fill the bottom with beans or whatever filler you're using. It's a good idea to try out ahead of time how many stems will fit and how far they go down, which is what I did. I know for this particular Eiffel Tower vase, which I got at my local thrift store, I could only fit 6 in, and I'm not worried about filling the whole vase with the beans, but just the bottom, so it wasn't just a big clear empty pile of nothing essentially. So don't fuss about getting them perfectly arranged before you put them in there, because you can always fluff them later. As you can see here, 6 stems is really a snug fit, but as these Eiffel Tower vases do change depending on who made it, of course, double check beforehand. It's just about how much you can get in there. Obviously, the more you can get in there, the fuller your centerpiece will look. Again, don't worry about fussing with how everything sits just yet, because it's going to change as you move it around, and you're going to keep changing it anyways. So the double-sided tape comes in now, and it really depends on what kind of ribbon you're using. I recommend a satin ribbon. Whether you want the matte or the, I'll say the shinier, glossier side out, is up to you. Whatever side you want down, put the double-sided tape in. And what I did, it's hard to see, but what I'm doing is I'm just tucking it in the inside lip of the vase, just to kind of hold the ribbon in place. And I, because there's no wire in this ribbon, am just going to leisurely wrap this around how I like it. This is just the look I was going for, but you could totally just wrap the whole thing if you wanted a different feel for it. I just thought this was a little bit more dramatic, but it's, it's up to you and your aesthetic and the look you're trying to create. Now the bottom, if you have a friend who can help, I recommend having them help now, but essentially it's just a matter of putting another piece of double-sided tape underneath there, letting the ribbon make initial contact, setting it back down, and then you'll see me trim off the edge. You could probably trim off more if you wanted to, but I like to leave a little bit extra, and what I did there is I just used my double-sided sticky tape and then folded it underneath it, just to make sure it was a creased bottom, so it was completely flat, if that makes sense. But however you finish it off, as long as it's flat and stable, it doesn't really matter. And it's just a matter of getting it on your table, rearranging it how you see fit, and going from there. So just so you guys can get a better sense of what this looks like in person, I used my phone and recorded this in the nighttime part of the day. Obviously it's dark, with the candles, just so you can get a sense of what the look I was going for, because I know not everybody wants a tall black centerpiece like this, but for me, for my Valentine's Day table in February, I wanted like a really deep kind of, not really gothy, but just a more dramatic table than all the frilly hearts and squiggles and whatever. So this is the look I was going for. All the details are on the blog. If you guys have any cool creations that you've shared lately online or want to share, by all means, tag me on any number of social media platforms. I'd love to see what you've created. Make sure you're following me to see what the latest things I'm creating, of course, and stay tuned, because as I continue my monthly challenge, I will be creating DIYs accordingly. So if you have any requests, let me know. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to like. Have a good day.